Hi, I'm Margot Staten of BeGoodToYourselfByMargot.com and welcome to my channel. Here I teach you simple strategies to improve your quality of life in the 15-minute-a-day cure. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I release brand new videos every Wednesday at 5 p.m. So let's jump into today's topic. 6 stress-free ways to make exercise a daily habit. So look, most of us want to exercise. But a lot of us don't. So the question is why? And mainly it's because of 2 reasons. Number 1, we lack motivation. And number 2, we just don't like it. Exercise feels like a chore. It's hard. It's difficult to fit it into our day. A lot of us make it our New Year's resolution. But as we all know, typically most New Year's resolutions fail. Folks either don't start, or by the time February rolls around, you just completely give up. The point is, if you want to begin exercising, you shouldn't have to wait 2-3 months from now. You kind of need to start today. But again, a lot of people also start to exercise and it might be too challenging, or they don't see results right away, so they quit. And most often we're picking an exercise routine that's just not good for us. So how do we make exercise a daily habit? Number 1, identify your why. Your why is very, very important. Why, right now, write it down. You can even feel free to put it in the comments below. Why do you want to exercise? Do you want to exercise to lose weight? Do you want to exercise because maybe you have a chronic illness and your doctor recommended it? Do you want to exercise because of something relating to your mental health? What is your reason for wanting to exercise? How will exercising daily improve your life? That is a question you need to answer right now. If you're just dabbling, if you're not really serious about exercise, well, you're not going to make it a daily habit. Why is exercise important to you? Identify your why right now. Okay. Number 2, what do you enjoy to do and dislike to do? Oftentimes, especially when I'm working with patients, their assumption of exercise is like, well, I don't want to do it because I don't have time to go to the gym. Okay, 'tis the land of options. Exercise no longer means going to the gym or getting a personal trainer. There are a lot of different ways that you can exercise. You can exercise at home, YouTube. You don't need weights. Use bottles of water. You can go running. Instead of maybe taking the bus or the train, you can walk to and from work. There are a lot of versions of exercise. You need to identify what you enjoy doing. For example, for me, I hate doing crunches on my back. I despise the gym. I'm really sorry. It's just really not my cup of tea. I enjoy aerobics. I enjoy Zumba. I enjoy dancing for my exercise. I do work out my abs, but again, something about laying down on the ground and doing, crunches, stomach crunches, it just doesn't work for me. So I do, a 5-minute routine of standing abs. Again, you have a wealth of options of how you can exercise. Choose something that you actually like. Don't choose something because somebody else told you to do it. Don't pay $20, $30, $50 for a gym membership because somebody told you to do it or you think that's the only option. If you love the gym, fantastic, go. My brother's at the gym all the time. He adores it. He loves it. Working out with other people actually empowers and motivates him. It works for him. For me, it's a personal nightmare. So again, you need to choose what you like to do. So when you think of exercise, stop thinking of it as this negative connotation of, again, committing to a gym. Figure out what you enjoy doing. Browse the internet. Go on YouTube. There's tons of different options. There is Zumba, which is what I love to do. There's aerobics. There's Tai Chi. There's, various types of weightlifting. Choose an activity, identify your why, and then decide what you enjoy doing versus what you don't enjoy doing. If you don't like running, don't go running because you're not going to stick with it. The number 1 thing that you need to keep in mind is if you don't like to do something, chances are you're either not going to start or you're going to quit prematurely. So in order for you to be successful, select something that you kind of like. Number 3, review your weekly schedule. Very frequently, we set what's called unrealistic goals. I'm going to exercise 7 days a week. Very ambitious, and, I praise you for it. Is it realistic? You know, if you work 2 to 3 jobs, even if you work a full-time job, but work long hours, maybe you have kids, maybe you have other obligation. Is it really realistic for you to exercise 7 days a week? It's fantastic if you can, but is it realistic? Setting unrealistic goals leads to failure. Typically, for most people, failure leads to low self-confidence and it becomes debilitating. So I want you to really just kind of sit down, review your weekly schedule, Monday through Sunday. What does each day look like? Identify throughout that day where you potentially have breaks to insert exercise. Maybe it's from the hours of 6 to 7. Maybe you can exercise from 7 to 8 in the morning. Me personally, I exercise in between Zoom meetings. You know, I work multiple jobs. I'm a single mom. My schedule is completely insane. I am fantastic at time management. So for me, there are specific times during a day when I can exercise. I believe in sort of short sprints. So 10 to 15 minutes a day. So typically I will exercise in between meetings. You know, for anybody who follows me on Instagram, you know, I post pictures of me in a tank top and jeans. And the reason for that is because I literally took off a dress shirt or my sweater, exercised, and went back on Zoom meetings. So again, go through your Monday through Sunday schedule, identify realistically when you can exercise and for how long. Number 4, pencil it in. As in schedule it. Don't just look at your calendar and decide, well, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, I can exercise. That's fantastic. Don't have it live up here. Write it down. Put it in your Outlook calendar. Tell your ALEXA to remind you. Whatever, but it needs to be somewhere. It needs to be written down. And even better, maybe set an alarm on your cell phone to go off to remind you that you need to exercise for 10 to 15 minutes. Okay. Number 5, set realistic goals. Again, I kind of alluded to this before. Don't set a goal saying you're going to exercise 5 times a week, an hour and a half to 2 hours a day, if you really at this time cannot fit that into your schedule. If it means that you decide I'm going to exercise twice a day, half an hour a day, start there. If you see you're enjoying it, that you're seeing the results, that you want to dedicate more time to exercise, no problem. Revise your goal and now make it 3 days a week. Or 4 days a week. Maybe eventually you do make it 7 days a week. Again, the only person you're fooling is yourself. A lot of my clients fail because they set unrealistic goals. Look, they're motivated. They want to commit to something maybe 5, 6 days a week. But realistically, based on their schedule, based on their motivation, based on their needs, it's just not realistic. And then what ends up happening is they just give up. So please look at your schedule, be realistic, and dedicate what you can at this time. You can always increase it. You can always decrease it. Don't worry about it. But again, just please set realistic goals. And number 6, and probably the most important goal, is enjoy the hell out of it. Exercise should be fun. Me and my daughter, you know, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays, we put on Zumba and we literally get crazy from 7 to 8 p.m. It's fantastic cardio. It really gets rid of a lot of the kinks, you know, and kind of loosens up the muscles and, you know, makes me happy. And it's not only is it good physically for me and mentally for me and for her, but it's an activity that I enjoy with my daughter. We get silly and we just kind of while out. So enjoy your exercise. Don't, you know, take it seriously from the standpoint that it's important, but at the same time, it's something that's fun. That's something that you enjoy. If it's fun and you enjoy it, you're going to be more likely to stick with it. So good luck. Those are the 6 stress-free ways to make exercise a daily habit. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and always remember to be good to yourselves.